Hi, I'm Tony Soares, and I'm doing a little paint demonstration here on some desert buffware or peachware. We'll see how it comes out later on when it's fired. But just wanted to show how I paint my pots. Usually just start with a horizon line somewhere, and then after that it'll be all about dividing it up. I'm using a human hair brush. My friend Anita's hair. We've had this brush for about 25 years or so. Her hair works pretty good. I'll do this is going to be a fishnet design pot. And I'm going to start dividing it up. You want to divide it in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, kind of like a star pattern. So I'm going to start like that. Excuse all the background noise. These net pots, I like to have double twine net coming down, so I'll double this. And I've already messed up on a little bit of the design. I broke my concentration, but I will fix that. Okay, I got ahead of myself and I made one of the lines a little too quick, so you want to let the paint dry and then you can lightly scratch it off with your fingernail, or you could use an old X-Acto knife or whatever you need to. And enough of that scraping will get it back down to all that red paint off the surface. Silly mistake, but they happen. You can either erase them or you can turn them into a new design, but this one I'm going to erase because it's going somewhere special. Okay, here is a little bit of progression on this. Kind of like painting in cursive. I try to go fast, but you know, sketch your design out a little bit lightly in pencil and know where you are. Or you can be a pure artist and just do it all freehand, which is great. You can see this brush, it's just about 1.5 inches of human hair tapered at the ends a little bit. Works great. The dots, I'm just doing a little bit of finger painting. You gotta make sure you don't put too much paint on your finger, just or it could run. You could use a little dauber brush. making a knot at each corner of the net. I've got some fish on there already. Slow as I go. I like finger painting because it sometimes leaves little tiny dots around. And these dots are representing the water around the fish. And then there's some fish hooks. And I gotta do one more. These are actually dead tilapia. If you ever go to the shores of the Salton Sea, that's what it looks like. The net design is actually from a pot from Chimawave and Mojave country. And then I came in with the fish and the water spots and fish hooks and stuff. But on the fish, just kind of do that. The skeletons, I should say. It's like a save the Salton Sea type pot, you know. Used to be a paradise out there for the Kauai and Kamia and probably the Kumeyaay and everybody else that came through the area, but now it's a pretty salty, toxic place. They let the water run back through there from the Colorado and freshen it up a little bit. It might be a nice place again. Colorado River water. Everybody wants it. But that's how I do the fish bones. Usually start out with the longest one there and then taper off each side from there. Just come in with a little brush, real cheap brush. I usually use the Japanese hair brushes, or I make my own brush, but I grabbed one of my kids' brushes. Something I just had right now. Put in his eyeball, fill him in a little bit on his face. Or her face. Dead tilapia here. Corvina. Put some teeth on that bad Oscar. And I'll do another set of those and some more dots. And there we go. Okay, it's the next day, and the pot is fired. Came out really nice. Highly oxidized. Didn't want to have any blemishes on there. Pretty good piece. Thanks for watching.